Ryan Monk, host of the original all-live Periscope cast, all about Donald J. Trump, Trump Talk US. Welcome. Hey, everybody, how are you? I'm doing as well as we can be, living in this banana republic we have going on here that we are all trying to rescue by electing one Donald J. Trump. Let's talk about the project. Hey, Auntie Jojo, how you doing? Did you see I did the Trump hunks for you for a little while? I hope you saw that. I did it just for you. Let's talk about the Project Veritas videos. I wanted to talk about those first because video 3 has come out. Now, what video 3 is about is linking Hillary Clinton to the Partners for Democracy Partners and others, the other Scott Fovel organization, Bob Creamer's actions in all across the country. Now, some people are like, oh, it's just about Doug because it doesn't talk about the violence. Well, no, it's not a tape of Hillary Clinton go beat up cops in Chicago. Idiots. It links Hillary Clinton with the direct actions of these groups that also are on tape inciting the violence. So what we have is actually modus operandi and actionable demonstration of the link. So it's such a key video. I want everybody to share this video and get it out there. Now, Donald Trump made a statement on his website about this video. So we will continue to be moving forward on the crime of inciting violence. See, now I welcome all my new haters because, as we know, the show's been getting a little more popular and we've been doing very well. And I want to thank all of my consistent viewers for a lot of that. And also, I just want to welcome all the haters. You're welcome to sit in on the show because what we're going to do, here's how we do this. I talk about some news because some people are here to actually find out about Trump. Some people are here because they get paid to troll. So, whichever you are is fine. You're all welcome. You're all welcome to be here. But what I'm going to do, this is what my voice is going to do. I'm going to talk about Trump, and I'm going to basically ignore most of what you say unless you say something that really annoys me. Thank you. Or I love, like that. See? And then I might chime in. And then I'm going to get through all the news. And then at some point, I'm going to say, okay, it's question and answer. And if you form a question, if you put like a question word, and then some other words in there, and then one of those little squiggly things with a dot. You might have learned about those in school. I might answer the question if I find it to be a question that is relevant to the discussion. But y'all control till you're blue in the face, and it just won't matter. Because see, what I'm talking about, what I'm actually talking to you about right now, is how people just like you were paid for a variety of other kinds of trolling. Some of the worst trolling in the world. Violently assaulting citizens to suppress their First Amendment right. Thank you, babies. So, we know your game. And we don't care. And we're going to keep talking about the news. As we will say, Donald Trump has started a statement. There's a very interesting statement. Everyone should go to donaldjtrump.com. Go into the media tab. In the media tab, go into press releases. The first press release is a statement on. I'll just share the link. A statement on. Let me write that down. I always forget. I always say share the link, and then I don't do it, and then that doesn't help you guys. Share link. Statement. Great. That'll be what I remember. Now, y'all control amongst yourselves for a second while I write that note down. That's fine. So, a very interesting statement, and it, to me, suggests that is going to be some further action on this case, because it's kind of a direct accusation of Hillary Clinton inciting violence. Now, I've set up a petition also myself to start a petition across the country for those of us, for people who want to demand that there be charges filed against Bob Creamer and the DNC for the incitement of violence, since we have evidence of that on tape. And we need to begin the process of getting those people justice. So, yeah, we always delete those people. So, it's very interesting to follow up. Now, for all of you who are here, like Trump is you don't like Trump. I'm telling you that The alternative to Trump is Hillary Clinton, who this election has committed acts of criminal treason to the electoral process. This election has hired people to injure other individuals, not just here at Bernie rallies too, you guys. There's evidence of her doing it at Bernie rallies too. So, now, all you sweet little Gary Johnson people, you are the sweetest little tools. You are so sweet. You are so adorably sweet. But bless your little hearts, you have been fooled worse than the Bernie bots. At least the Bernie bots have the good sense to go, well, I agree with, they split down the middle, you know? And many of them are disgruntled and staying home, or they're going with Jill Stein, who is actually a politician with somewhat integrity and honesty in her recent statements. As we all know, Jill Stein has made some very recent statements explaining how Trump is a better choice than Hillary Clinton of the two major party choices. Now, she also herself wants to continue to win. So, you know, we continue to delete people who don't have the good common sense to learn anything other than the media talking points from July of last year. So we delete them. Let's talk about some of these. We're going to follow up more on the Project Veritas, guys, but seriously, share that and share the information. It's so key. Hillary Clinton is literally directly involved with actions that got civilians and officers injured, and that's a huge crime. And all you little haters that are sitting here like, and you don't think that, you should be ashamed of yourselves. You should be ashamed for endorsing and supporting and advocating and taking money from people who pay thugs. You are Nazis. That's what Nazis do. You are the Nazis. Not, for God's sakes, the man who wants to defend the Constitution. Right? Right, right. You don't know anything about the rich and Texas. Let's talk about this. Latest Trump accuser. As we all know, the latest Trump accuser, Gloria Allred, has flipped through her little Rolodex of women that she knows who are willing to endure the public eye. And the latest one we know is a porn star. Well, interestingly enough, she opened a shop, an online shop, to sell her pornos and photos and other sex-related gear the day before she accused Donald Trump. Like 24 hours, she was like, oh, I'm going to open an online shop so that when I accuse Donald Trump, I'm going to make all this money on my porn. And you guys wonder why I believe Donald Trump when he says these women are lying. So, you know, the accusations continue to look more and more ridiculous and continue to have less and less of an effect. Now, additionally, oh, you little sweet little snowflakes, I want to tell you something. Especially you never Trumpers. I'm just going to come in here for a little bit. Especially you never Trumpers who'd love to come on here and go, oh, but he's losing in the polls. Oh, but he's losing in the polls. Oh, but he's losing in the polls. Well, guess what? We have a leak story just for you guys. I made sure we had one just for you. In one of the latest leaks of the Podesta emails, we have a very clear description of Hillary Clinton campaign demanding oversampling in the polls in order to maximize media image of Hillary Clinton leading when she is not. So there's direct to ABC and several other organizations. You're an idiot. Several other organizations that literally demonstrate Hillary Clinton's campaign asking for a specific amount, 9 to 12%, 9% oversampling, specifically asking to oversample these polls that are the polls now, of course, all of the news stations are coming out and talking about all of the time. So what that basically means is what the leaks are telling you is that Hillary Clinton pays to have the polls rigged. And then you guys, make fun of Donald Trump. Let's make fun of Donald Trump because he says the thing is rigged. Except for the fact that we get the emails and it's actually rigged. This is why we're going to come elect Donald Trump. This is why it's going to happen. Because What you don't understand is that you can only consider people stupid who are in front of their face for so long before they eventually show you they're not. And that's the American people right now. The American people are so fed up with the media manipulation. They're so fed up with the lies and the misdirection and the scheming that this is why we've gotten this far with Donald Trump. And if Hillary Clinton has to issue an email that says she needs the polls oversampled, is she really doing that well? Because the polls don't show her leading by that much. In fact, Rasmussen has him up. IBD has him up. There's like 5 polls, actually, that have him leading nationally. Yeah. You guys are getting lied to about the polls. We're getting lied to about a great deal of things. I don't know if we talked about this. Donald Trump, in a recent speech, his live Facebook feed was hacked by someone who hacked in Hillary Clinton's voice over Donald Trump's voice. So we're literally fighting hackers and the cyber new world order. Basically, these recent cyber attacks that we've seen across the country. Do we know that those aren't politically related? I mean, we don't. We don't know that. But we do know that it doesn't see... online is the main method by which we as individuals can disseminate the information about the Project Veritas videos, about the WikiLeaks, about the Judicial Watch leaks, about all of this information. And so, thank you. By all of this information, we have, we are sharing that through social media. So it doesn't surprise me that might have, get things shut down. Because certainly you wouldn't want us actually to continue to be able to share that information. And Hillary Clinton is apparently capable of anything because she's clearly directing individuals to take very illegal actions to make sure she steals this election. And what we have to do is make sure she does not steal this election. We're going to talk about that in the strategy segment in a little bit. But before we do that and Trump reason and go into the rallies, I want to go ahead and do question and answer. So if you have a question, if there's something I have not talked about or something you'd like to talk about, and I will be happy to answer it. So I'm going to go ahead and if it's a dumb question, I'm not going to answer because nobody has time for all that. Anybody got time for that? So go ahead and come up with your questions and we do the little, like a little song. I don't know what that means. See now, have you heard Trump's comments on Howard Stern? Yeah, I've heard all the comments, and I find talking about the comments are absolutely ridiculous. I just told you Hillary Clinton paid thugs to beat people up. You want to tell me about something he said on Howard Stern? It's insane. Do you not find that insane? I thought, I don't know about Michael Moore, but I do. I found it weird that he had gone to see Julian Assange. Yeah, I don't know why you need term limits explained. I don't know why you need that. They're pretty straightforward. You have term limits for the president. You should have term limits for other offices. Not that difficult. So, well, the ones on Trump are actually being proved false. If Hillary Clinton wants to prove that these men didn't say that on videotape, she's welcome to do that. She's welcome to prove that Bob Creamer did not say those things on tape and that ducks did not then end up on the ground. She's welcome to prove that. Unfortunately, we have evidence of that. Now, we also have evidence of these women being false and not having right information, having witnesses that speak out against them. So, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you have evidence of something being true, it's more likely true. And when you have evidence that something's false, then it's probably false. You're so partisan, you don't have any reason anymore. You have no logic anymore. It's so unbelievable. I am a libertarian. I don't want you to think I don't like libertarians. I don't like Gary Johnson because I don't think he's a libertarian. He's a globalist. He doesn't understand national sovereignty. If you don't understand national sovereignty, then you don't understand personal freedom because the Constitution is what enables and empowers that and protects that personal freedom. So he's gone off the deep end. That's why. He's not one of ours. I am a libertarian. He's not. Yeah, you are an idiot. You're going to vote because you don't understand the electoral process. And you have just been told to tell these lies. None of those things are true. He's not a racist. He didn't mock the disabled. And he loves women. He actually is like the first Republican campaign manager in the history of campaign managers. So you're a moron. And you should probably stay home and not vote. Like I said, he's up in Rasmussen polls. He's up by 2 in Rasmussen polls. IBD, they just said he had him tied. There's plenty of polls across the country. So, I do not think that there will be, with the election fraud that comes out, there's going to be a lawsuit if any of those elections are close. And you know it. So, you guys should hope that Trump actually wins, because if Trump loses by just a little bit, you're going to be in lawsuits for a really long time, because Hillary Clinton stole this election and we have evidence of that. She stole it from Bernie too. You guys are idiots. If you're burners and you don't recognize that Hillary Clinton is stealing the election from Donald Trump the same way, trying the same way that she stole it from Bernie, then you're idiots. And I can't help you. Sit. Yeah, I'm going to wait till you come back around. Well, you're an idiot. You registered 1,000 illegals. Well, that's illegal. You should tell everybody. We should report you that that's a crime. In fact, everybody, while you're scrolling back, you can report that. That's actually a crime. You are a criminal for doing that. Shit. You're an idiot. So, yeah. You should get paid to be on somebody else's feed, not mine. So we've run out of questions. We're going to talk about rallies and do Trump reason. No, you're an idiot, but I'm a libertarian. You're a moron. So we're going to send you away. Bye, Felicia. Sanford, tomorrow, Tuesday. Sanford, Florida, 3 p.m. Tallahassee, Florida, 6 p.m. Wednesday, he will be in Washington, D.C. at the Trump Hotel, the post office, the old post office Trump Hotel, at 11 a.m. So that's probably going to be a really big speech. Just going to say Wednesday, 11 a.m. Probably something big happening if it's happening in Washington, D.C. at his hotel. Kinston, North Carolina, 7 p.m. Also on Wednesday. Thursday, he will be in Springfield, Ohio. That's at 1 p.m. Toledo, Ohio at 4 p.m. So 3 days, 6 different speeches. You can watch all of those on rsbn.tv if you are not there live. If you are there live, you need to get there way early, you guys, way early. Trump is commanding huge crowds. Hillary can get maybe a few hundred people to show up. Donald Trump gets thousands and thousands, 30, 40, 50,000, thousands of people to come to these rallies. Many more thousands end up waiting outside. So if you don't get there hours early, it's like Elvis. You need to pretend you are going to see Elvis. Camp out if you need to. Some people do. I'm not even kidding you. I wish I was kidding you. I'm not. This is what it is. It's actually the greatest thing you've ever seen in your life. That's how you know it's a movement, is how many people will show up just to see him, man. It's not a rock concert, okay? It's not. It's nothing. He's coming to talk about taxes and security and other political policies, and people come by the thousands to see him do that. And thousands more can't get in. So if you come way early. Do not bring anything you cannot bring on a plane. So important, because TSA is doing all the security. Why is TSA doing all the security? I don't know. Don't know what to say. These are Mike's rallies. Mike will be on Tuesday in Swanton, Ohio, 11 a.m. He will be in Ashland, Ohio at 2 p.m. He'll be in Marietta, Ohio, 6 p.m. That's 3 Mike, Ohio rallies one day. This is why I love Mike Pence. Wednesday, Reno, Nevada, 11 a.m. Salt Lake City, Utah, 3 p.m. And Colorado Springs, 7 p.m. That is 3 Southwestern rallies for Mike Pence in one day. 2 days in a row. Yeah. Mike is brilliant. So, let's talk a little bit about my Trump reason of the day. Trump reason of the day. I was watching a recent documentary talking about the Islamic terrorism just mapping through the Islamic terrorism that has been occurring, the radical Islamic terror in Europe, from Charlie Hebdo to the concert attacks, to the Belgian attacks, to all of the different attacks, and linking them back to the various individuals. And what it has made it very clear, and as if it weren't clear already, we are in a war. We, Europe, the Western world, are in a war with radical Islamic terror. We are. It's just a fact. And they have infiltrated. And they are certainly engaging in activating plans to engage in attacks here and in many places in Europe. And the formation of the European Union has left the European borders interiorly very open and very porous, as well as making it very difficult to monitor the external borders, because those borders are monitored by each individual country. So I don't even think that's necessary. So what unfortunately is that meant is that Europe is in a horrible situation where it cannot control whom comes into their country and what kind of attacks may occur from those individuals. They have horrible security and horrible vetting processes, and they're just not getting the intelligence they need to engage in share. What it reminded me is that one of the most important things we need to elect Donald Trump to do is to defeat ISIS and to appropriately engage in the war on terror, on radical Islamic terrorism. Without somebody who is strong and is actually leading the world on this issue, we are bound to fall into a third world war. Europe is already infiltrated. Let's just talk risk, you guys. Let's just talk, war games, just basic war strategy. Europe is already infiltrated. The armies are already in place. They're already beginning the process as it stands now. And I hate to remind you, but both of the world wars that America has had to participate in were because of Europe collapsing to basically a country or a culture that wanted dominion over the world and at least the continent. And so we have that again. We're going to have that again. And America is going to have to bail out Europe. And if we let Hillary Clinton run the country, Europe is certainly going to fall prey to this war. And I'm not even certain that she's not part of wanting that to happen, so that there can be a global governance and we can become the open borders society that she talks about behind closed doors. So you can look up my name when just look it up. You guys, I don't understand. I tell everybody my name. I don't put a sign of my name. Here, I'll put my little thing up here. Does this help you? I'm the Trumpertarian. I am the Trumpertarian. You can go and you can email me. Oh, you can email me the question. What's your name? TrumpTalkUS@gmail.com. Everyone who knows me knows my name. So everybody here knows my name. If you don't know my name, ask somebody. What is her name? She seems so nice. You can get a lot more results with honey than you can with vinegar, as they say. So my reason of the day, Trump reason of the day, we need to prevent World War III. The only candidate that's going to actually go after ISIS before they become strong enough to establish even greater engagement in collapsing Europe, Trump. So Trump is going to prevent World War III. That's why I'm electing him. That is my Trump reason of the day. So I'm getting ready to talk strategy. I'm just kind of looking through how many haters we have. The Billy Bush tapes, in opinion, my opinion is you guys are clinging to straws. That's my opinion. Especially after what we've been talking about and the crimes that Hillary Clinton has committed in front of your face. So it's always a block party on here because they have upped my budget for trolls. So they are paying $13.50 an hour to troll Suzanne Monk. Is it $13.50 an hour? What do you guys, $13.50 now? $13.50? I think it's $13.50. So it makes it a little harder to block everybody, but I try. If you guys report people who are also like, see people like this, people who say crazy things, if you see people and report them, you can report them too. I think we can both report them. We try to keep the trolls down to a minimum and continue to get the information out. So I gotta get this is what I'm doing here. I'm sharing the information. I'm talking to you. I'm trying to read, and I'm trying to block the trolls at the same time. So I'm working on it. I know, good hand. Thank you. High five. It is good hand. Now, if I accidentally block you, seriously, if you are not a troll, if you're just a normal person and you're not a jerk, and I accidentally block you, you can just email me. Email me here. Just send me a little message, or go to the website, go to the Facebook page, Trump Talk US, and just say, hey, I'm really a Trump supporter. This is me. And I will re-verify. You don't lie to me. I'm going to look you up. You better have some like Trump stuff on your page that actually looks serious. And you better, don't be a fool. But I can figure out your little troll games. But I will bring you back I will come and find you. So, yeah, if you can't think any better than that. I mean, you're way down on the list, sweetheart. You're like on item number 57 of what to say. The tiny hands. Really, the tiny hands? It's just the dumbest thing. So dumb. Yeah. I'm blocking. She has like 5 accounts. It's like the 3rd time I blocked her. I'm going to go back and there's going to be like 7. I can't even talk about it because it's an inappropriate word. And frankly, they should be ashamed that they're using that word themselves. So, let's talk about strategy, you guys. As we have found out from recent WikiLeaks, Hillary Clinton is trying to implement the strategy of making the polls look bad, all these things to make us demoralized. Well, that's because that strategy should work, except it doesn't work on Trump supporters because we have huge enthusiasm. Our strategy, we'll say you too. Our strategy is, got a little stuck there, is threefold. Okay, we want to demoralize their vote by sharing truthful information about the candidate Hillary Clinton. Because a lot of these trolls, to be fair, they're just getting paid. I don't blame these people. I blocked her like 5 times, Deb. I'm gonna block you like 5 times. Every time you come back, I'm gonna block you, sweetheart. Every time, we're gonna just keep blocking you because it's definitely blocking people who make death threats. I don't need to be that popular ever. So, our strategy is threefold. We want to continue to discourage everyone. Now, see, a lot of these trolls here, they are just paid. They're not going to go vote for Hillary Clinton. They're not going to vote for anybody. They're just getting a paycheck. They don't even get up from the crack pipe, probably, to go and even work, let alone go to the polls and vote. If they did, why would you get paid at home to sit at home and write fuck Trump over and over? That's not really a job. So you'd have a real job, and then you'd go work that job because you had goals in your life. Like you wanted to become something. You wanted to make something of yourself. But instead, what you do is you sit and you troll. And that's like the 8th time I've blocked her. So you sit and you troll because you get paid. Because you don't want a job. Because you can't get a real job because for some reason you don't have goals for yourself. And we'll do that too. That's unfortunate. It's just unfortunate, but it demonstrates the kind of person that you are. It demonstrates the kind of person that you really are. Now, so it's easy to demoralize these people because they're not going to go vote, is my point. And by continuing to share negative information about Hillary, you're certainly suppressing a lot of the independent vote that wouldn't go out, and a huge majority. Trump is leading actually in the independent vote by far. So thank you, Women for Trump. He's leading in with the independent vote significantly. So discouraging those people who are in doubt and have a lot of doubts and might vote for Hillary Clinton by giving them a lot of negative information about Hillary Clinton is working. And the president himself has suggested that they should ignore that because it is in fact a strategy we're implementing. So thus, obviously working. The president has to take time out of his busy day to tell people to not believe it. And so continue to do that. Now, we also want to continue to share a lot of the new information coming out. Donald Trump has put out about the 100-day contract and the contract for America. Those are very important pieces of information because it tells you what Donald Trump is going to do, even for these huge jerks that have nothing to do other than just be and have $15 for stolen Trump signs. I wouldn't be surprised. That's why people take them. This is why. I'm not surprised she's paying for all of this. And it's very obvious, and why anyone would vote for somebody who's committing these obvious crimes is the case. So, but we want to continue to share Trump's positive message because there are a lot of people, particularly those independents, as I said, the ones that are already leaning for Trump you want to encourage and motivate those as much as possible. The more people know about draining the swamp, all of these other positive issues, we will continue to get some of those voters to go from, I probably will vote, to I'm definitely going to go out and vote. And most importantly, I want everybody to have a phone tree set up. Get your red. Wear red to the polls. Do not wear Trump gear. Do not wear political gear to the polls. It's illegal. They're going to make you take it off. But you can wear red. Wear red. That's one of the ways we're going to show how much support there actually is for Donald Trump on Election Day. So definitely wear red. So it's a pretty easy strategy. Share the leaks and the Veritas videos, all the negative stuff that we have coming out that are showing the evidence of Hillary Clinton's crimes. Share Donald Trump's positive messages. Make sure you get your friends out to the polls. So important on Election Day. When everyone calling everybody, no one should miss going to the polls because they didn't have a ride or some other reason. So all Trump supporters, it's our responsibility to make sure we get those people to the polls. We're not going to pay to bus people in like Hillary Clinton will. We actually have to get real voters to the polls so that we can take this in a landslide, which some more interesting and less manipulated polls are showing is in fact very possible. So now we're going to do this new little segment I call Scan the Trolls. See what the trolls are saying. I am on point. Thank you. I appreciate that. I am good at talking. I'm actually good at talking and thinking too. So, yeah, look at his plan for the first 100 days. It's absolutely fantastic. I totally agree. Drain the swamp. So key. I don't wear a tinfoil hat. I'm actually speaking facts. So I know facts are hard. Do you want to show me on the Trump doll where Trump hurt you? You have bad feelings. You want to show me on little Trumpy? Here. Show me on little Trumpy. Show me on little Trumpy where Trump hurt you with his words. Because I can show you on a picture of Chris Stevens where she hurt him. Would you like to find that? Would you like to trade that? Yeah, right about all here where he was bloodied. Could be the fact where he was physically raped and assaulted, or at least his body was. We want to talk about that. Or you can show me on little Trumpy where Trump's words hurt your feelings. Pathetic. This is why we do this segment. Peruse the trolls. What else we got? What else you got, trolls? Trump all the way to the White House. Amen to that. Nope, but you can get it deleted. Bye, Felicia. It's fun one, actually. Early vote if you can, you guys. Early vote if you can. It's no. It's definitely a way to get out. Make sure that the vote gets taken before you have that crazy election day process already start to get counted in the process. They have they're trying to steal votes in specific ways. So if you can paper vote early, that's certainly a less likely way in which they're trying to steal. They want to steal the machines. They want to pack voters in on election day. I probably will vote on election day, but I am an election judge this year, so I might vote a day early or two, just because I like the excitement of voting on election day. It's just my tradition. So just what I like to do. But I will be at the polls all day on election day. So there will be no shenanigans at my polling place. Awesome. I appreciate everyone getting involved. Blogging trolls is a full time. And then I'm still giving you news and information while blocking trolls. I'm getting kind of impressed with myself that we're getting both of that done. I'm just gonna peruse the rallies again. Sanford, tomorrow, just tomorrow's rally, Sanford, Tallahassee, and Sanford 3 p.m., Tallahassee, Florida 6 p.m., and Mike's going to be in Swanton, Ohio, Ashland, Marietta, Ohio, 11, 2, and 6 p.m. You can get those on donaldjtrump.com/schedule. So you should check that out. Are we ready for hotties? I am multi-talented. Thank you. I am definitely multi-talented. No, I'm not, we're not giving misinformation, but there are a number of states where it is illegal. Just like there are a number of states where it's illegal to take a selfie in the booth, and other states it's not. Here in my state, you cannot wear any campaign gear. They will send you away. And you cannot take a selfie. Now, they're kind of iffy on that. You can sneak it. But, that's so sweet. That you should watch some videos. You're so sweet. People who think the voting machines aren't riggable or already rigged. So adorable. They actually did tests here. They were rigging the early voting, that the voting machines were turning all votes to Hillary Clinton, and they had to have that looked into. So you should read. People should read more. They just won't read. Because if they read, they wouldn't have time to come and troll us. So let's look at beautiful women who support Donald Trump. Because this even makes them more angry. When Donald Trump... Oh, Deb, I hate that happens to you. That should never happen to you. You're my girl. They just don't like that beautiful women support Donald Trump. This pisses them off so much. So I do the Trump hotties all the time. They get so upset because all of their little lefty women all their little troll women. I've seen them. We just had the Pussy Grabs Back rally, and we have them all across the street all day. They were so, I myself, as you can see, appreciate a little feminine eye candy. There was none. There wasn't even like even that hard, like weird gummy candy that's like orange and black that they give you at the bottom of the bag of those like Halloween mixes that nobody wants to eat. There wasn't even any candy like that. There was no eye candy whatsoever, which is why I pros the Trump hotties, because Trump women, always more beautiful. And today's example is no exception. She's got her little glasses on her head. Very cute. She's got a little America bikini underneath. Oh, Trump for president. Isn't she adorable? She's super cute. She's got great eye makeup. She actually has a super cute, like 80s style, but not overdone eye makeup, which I can appreciate being a child of the 80s. So, yeah, you're an idiot. Well, we'll make you come back. When you come back, we'll just tell you're an idiot. Oh, you're so stupid. It's so sweet. So sweet. So I want to appreciate all my new haters. Thank you so much for coming out and boosting up my Periscope cast, because every time I get more and more viewers, then they push me more and more up to the top. So it's actually very nice of you to come and waste your time trolling me here, because you're just making me more famous. And I really appreciate that. So please share all of your hate pictures with your hate friends. Tell them to come and participate in making Suzanne Monk. Oh, did I tell you what my name was? Suzanne Monk, Trumpertarian, more known for talking about Trump and telling everybody why, of many hundreds and hundreds of reasons we've talked about, many reasons we've talked about to elect Donald J. Trump. A reminder, you can find me at Trumpertarian, just to let you know that I don't hide behind the camera, that I'm somebody who's completely accessible, and you can actually find me, and I'm a serious individual and actually do support Donald Trump as much as you see me here. So you can find me on the street. You're welcome to come talk to me personally, because I don't hide. I am honest about my opinions, because I don't have anything to hide. I don't get paid by Hillary Clinton to troll and brown shirt, and I don't support the next Nazi candidate. You Hillary bots do. So you can reach me and argue with me about that on Twitter. You can email me at trumptalkus@gmail.com. And you can go to www.trumptalk.us. That's where we have back episodes of our shows. I'm kind of behind on getting the back episodes up. You, of course, can find our Facebook page. Come and all of the links. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. I love you guys too. You can find all the stuff on our Facebook page. /Trump Talk US. That's where we post all of the information about the show. So, thank you guys. Another great show. I appreciate it. This probably had more viewers. I can't wait to take a look up and see how many viewers there are. We've had a high of many, many viewers. And I know some of you are trolls, but many more of you are people who have been writing to me or tweeting me or retweeting me. I really appreciate you retweeting the show. Everybody, if you can, retweet the show to more and more Trump supporters. That will certainly lower our number of trolls and bring more and more Trump people in. So as far as Trump talk, I will be continuing to do shows, perhaps not as frequently, but even after the election, most predominantly because I think we're going to win this election. I'm quite confident we are going to win this election, and we will need to talk about the transitional period of power because there's going to be a lot going on there. You know, these elites are not going to hand it over easily, and we're going to have to keep following up. So I wonder what media sites are going to be open at all after the election. That's an interesting thing. I think a lot of people in the media are going to lose their jobs. There's a lot of people who have been so dishonest and demonstrated that they have no integrity. There is going to be room for new journalists coming up in the world of news. So, 2 weeks to Trump. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! And so, for all of you Hillary bots out there, you know what? You guys got this. You don't even need to show up and vote on November 9th. You can totally stay home. And, you know, don't even worry about it. We'll just vote. Us stupid Trump supporters will vote early on November 8th. And you guys just relax. Just relax and stay home. November 9th, get up, vote. You'll be fine, right? Yeah, exactly. That's our show, you guys. Tomorrow, tune in again. Same time. We try to do this around 10:30, 10:45. It takes me a minute sometimes to gather the news and try to get as much information for you guys as possible, which is what we always try to do here on Trump Talk. So I'll continue to do that, and I will continue to keep on trumping. I hope you do the same. We'll see you tomorrow, and keep getting the word out. Trump on, Trump Nation, Trump on. Take care.